Oh my gosh, I just had to quickly park. That was so awkward. I hated that. Okay, so I bought some Converse off of Facebook Marketplace because I need them for my costume for Halloween. If you don't know, okay, why would anyone know? I haven't said. This is making me go insane. I'm being Ellie Williams for Halloween from The Last of Us. The Last of Us 2, actually. I just bought these on Facebook Marketplace. Oh my god! Okay, so I get out of the car. Mind you, I'm 5 minutes late! I was trying to time this perfectly, but I had to get dinner for my parents, and then there was, like, the 5 p.m. traffic, and then I was just late. Anyway, so these were, like, $60, but it's better than if I got them new, so it's fine. And they look great. Like, they're not even that bad. But I genuinely want to dig myself into a hole. Like, I get out of the car. Mind you, I've half parked up on the curb because I pulled into someone else's driveway because it was just going to be a quick exchange. It was just going to be like a, here's the money, here's the thing, go. So I pull into the driveway and like half of my back tire's up on the curb and I'm like, oh fuck, like this is so embarrassing. I park the car, I get out of the car. And then the lady's like waiting there for me because I'm like 5 minutes late, and I am like, hi, and she goes, Emerson? And I was like, yeah, that's me. I give the cash to her, and this is no hate on her, it was just so awkward from both of us, and she like acts surprised about the cash. She goes, oh. And I was like, what did you expect? Did you think you were giving them to me for free? What? I was trying to fill the time, so I was like, let me just check the sizing. It's like, they're for my sister, so, yeah, all good, yeah. And I think she thought I was going to try them on, which in the logical sense, yes, that makes sense. I'm buying shoes, I should probably try them on. But I just need to get out of there. And I know these will fit me because I've had Converse before. So I was like, thank you, bye. And she goes, oh, okay. And we basically both ran back to our cars. Like, it was so awkward. I hated it. Why did my chair just move? Did you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but my chair went... It was like freaking hydraulics. I like to pride myself that I'm good with social interaction, but then I get into situations like that and I'm like, oh, no, I suck. And you would think being a barista actually helps my communication skills, and I think it does as well, but I still act like a complete idiot in those types of situations. So anyway, I got the shoes, but my nervous system is still like on freaking fight or flight. So anyway, I love these, and they're a little bit of like, they seem like they're a little bit platformed. Like, no, they're not total platform, but they seem chunkier than what my last pair looked like. I wanted to get a pair of Converse anyway for a while, so money well spent. So this is the only part of my Halloween costume that I actually paid for. So technically my Halloween costume is like $60, but I'm gonna use these until they break. So like until my bare feet are touching the ground. I think it's an investment. I wore them 6 times, then that's $10 per wear. And then after that, free. I'm gonna head home now. Actually, I should take a couple deep breaths before I fucking start driving, because that was, whew, that's not any condition I should be driving in. It makes me so nervous. Like, I'm not even shaking because like I'm scared. I'm just shaking because there's so much adrenaline in my body. I feel like I need to scream. Like, I feel like I'm like, but I don't want to scream because that might alert some people that something is wrong. I'm gonna go home and eat my dinner now. Recently, things have been not the best, but it's not anything that's like sad or like something's gone wrong. It's just like a buildup of pressure, I feel like, just from like externals. And if you don't know what externals are, they are like the final big exams that you do at the end of your high school journey. I'm so glad they're nearly over. At the time of filming this, I only have 3 exams left. I have 2 math exams and then my study of religion exam. Math is 2 because they like split it up into 2 days. I don't know why they've done that. Because all my other exams, they have like paper 1, paper 2, they do them on the same day. So it's like, why did you split it up? Now I have to be there on Monday, finish my math exam, and then I have to dread the next day because there's another math exam. So it's like, why wouldn't you just put it on the same day and I can get it over and done with? Because once I've done the subject exam, I never have to do that subject again. Like, I never have to do biology again, and I could, like, cry. Like, I'm so relieved I don't have to do biology anymore. That's how I felt about economics, like before I dropped it. I dropped out of economics, I want to say like towards the start of semester 2 of year 11 last year, so that was like term 3. And it's one of the best decisions I had ever made for my mental health and like just overall. Like it was so great to drop that. And the teacher was really lovely, she was really nice, and she was always on board with me doing whatever felt right to me. I had told her, like, I'm struggling, you can see I'm struggling. This isn't what I originally picked to be in. Like, when we did subject selection the year prior, I wanted to do visual arts because I've done visual arts my entire life, and it's something that I enjoy and I do very well in. I feel like I'm a very creative person, as you can tell. I love creating things in all forms, like whether it be dance, whether it be singing, whether it be video creation, like physical medias of art. I love creating things. They pull me in a couple weeks after I'd made my selections for subjects for senior years, because year 11 and 12, you do the same subjects, have the same teachers, like you don't change really, unless like you really have to. So a couple weeks after I picked them, we were about to go into summer break, and I get called into the office and they tell me that they've totally cut visual arts from the curriculum for senior year at my school. And it was only because I think they needed 8 people to run the class, and only 6 people wanted to do it, including me. So I was like, what freaking difference does 2 people make? Just run the f***ing class. And like, how dystopian? Like, does that not... That sounds really, really odd that they've like, okay, no visual arts. Like, they did offer me the choice to like go over to the boys' school across the road. Is this on a slant? I can't tell. Anyway, they gave me the choice to go over to the boys' school and do visual arts over there. The only difference is that subject was applied, whereas the visual arts that I was going to do was general. Visual arts over there that was applied, that's like more vocational, like vet. If you don't know what that means, look it up. I'm not explaining it here. I don't know how to explain that to you, so just look it up. I was so upset, like, when they cut visual arts. Like, that was one of my favorite subjects. It's just, like, it was just so fun. It was, like, one of those subjects I would look forward to every single time I had it in my timetable, because I was like, this is just a class where I can understand what's going on, have fun doing the assignments, and then still just, like, it was just, like, the best. So they were like, we don't offer that here anymore for year 11 and 12 because we didn't have enough people, so you're gonna have to change your subject. And we had picked backups. They put me into economics instead of visual arts, and I was like, okay. I had done economics the prior years leading up to that, but I had decided for senior years I was not going to go through with economics, because even though I was scoring very high, I was getting like in the A range, mostly A pluses for economics, but I knew that it was going to get harder and I wasn't going to be able to understand it, and it just wouldn't wrap around my brain as easy as it was, and I knew that. So I made the decision, like, I'm not going to do economics. They made me put it in my, like, reserve. You get to pick 2 reserves because I had done so well in it the years before. But I really thought that I was going to be able to do all my subjects, because in the past I have been, but obviously they cut visual arts. So they put me in economics instead of visual arts, and when I tell you, I wanted to literally die. Like, I would sit in that class and I would just like watch the clock the entire time. I have bad eyesight, and at that time I did not have glasses yet, so I would sit at the front. And the teacher was very lovely, but I'm sure she could literally see me right in front of her dozing off. Like, not, number one, because it was boring. I find economics very, very boring. But also because, okay, number one, I had like severe low iron, and I knew it was low, but I didn't know how low it was. I had a ferritin level of 5, and it's supposed to be between like 30 and 200, I think. And I had no idea. I was coming home having like 3-hour naps every single day, and then I would get horrible sleep because I had slept too early, and then it threw off my sleep schedule. It was horrible. It's kind of fixed now, but I think I need to go get another iron infusion because I'm falling back into that cycle of like having naps every day, and then I like sleep terrible. I was like literally falling asleep in her class. Do you see how quickly I changed from topic to topic? This whole story because I was talking about how externals are literally kicking my ass, and then about how I never have to do biology again and I hate it, and then I felt the same way about economics, and I couldn't do visual arts because they put me in economics, and that's the only reason I did economics. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with my story though. I hated economics. But luckily I was able to drop it. My teacher was way on board. She was like, I want you to do what you think is best. So I did drop it, and it was the best decision of my life. I have always been the kind of person, I was like,
I don't quit things. I can get through it. I can like push through. I can learn how to do it.
Economics really tested my limits. I was trying to keep that mindset, and it was so f***ing hard to like be motivated and want to do it, because I literally wanted to like just do anything else. That had nothing to do with what I was talking about. But anyway, let's get back to present day, because I could talk and talk and talk about anything forever. So let's at least get back onto schedule. Life has been great. My inner feelings, not so great. From my background now, you would not be able to tell, because it looks quite neat here. But that is because I've set the camera up that way. My room, it's like so unorganized, so messy. Not dirty, not dirty. It's messy. I'm not going to show you, because that is, no one needs to see that. I've got my study notes everywhere. I've got like clean clothes that I tried on that I didn't want to wear anymore, so I took it off straight away. I've got just junk, things that don't belong there everywhere. When my room gets like this, that is how I know I'm not in a good headspace. I think it's true for most people. Like, our rooms are reflections of our mental state. So when my room is this like cluttered and disorganized, that is how my brain is. It's really just been the end of senior year has been f***ing with my head. And I'm so glad these externals are almost over. I just need to really pull it together. If I continue just like putting up with this with my room, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse, and get to a point where I'm gonna be so overwhelmed that I don't even want to fix it. And I'm like high-key feeling that now. Like, I am feeling so overwhelmed with my room. I'm just like, where do I even start? I don't even want to do it. The thought of having to like fix all of this is so exhausting. It just like everything in my life, it pisses me off, because everything in my life is so great right now, and I just feel like why don't I feel as great as all the things happening around me? And I'm not trying to get too sappy on here, because I do have to go in person and see so many people that watch these videos in person. So it's like, hi, I have to see you in like 2 days. Like, did you see that video of me just being like sappy and emotional on the internet? That's great. I'm so glad you saw that. Like, I don't want to like do that, but I also like, I love just like being honest about how I'm feeling and sharing it. Not that anyone cares or asked for it. I don't know, because I like to watch that stuff. I love watching people be like open and honest and just like putting it all out there, because it really like that. I love watching those kinds of things, because I'm like, my phone is literally brain rot. Like, everything on there is just like so quick pace, and I hate, oh my god, I hate having to make vertical content to promote my videos. Like, I hate making like shorts that are like clips from my videos, and like it's fun sometimes. I just love long form content so much, and I despise short form. Making fun TikToks is fun, but I hate having to like sit down and put together clips from my long form videos to put into vertical content to put on like my Instagram or my TikTok. It's just not that type of editing that I like. I love editing long form videos and stuff of that nature. Literally, how did I get onto that? What? Bro, I hate when that happens. Like, what was I talking about? Oh. Okay, I remember now. I'm not gonna get too deep into like everything. You guys are not my therapist. Like, you don't need to hear all that. Like, even though I don't want to share too much, it's just like I do want to share some things, because I think this is a very good outlet as well. Being able to like express myself and like just get things off my chest through this form of media is like great for me, and I enjoy doing it. I don't really think I finished like whatever point I was trying to make, I didn't finish it, but it's fine. It's a really confusing time in my life, as it is for many people, I think. Like, especially people my age that are just coming out of high school now. It's a universal experience, so it's not like something that's unique to me, but it's just very, very like overwhelming and confusing how to navigate everything right now. Because I feel like even though things are already planned out for me and I have everything set in stone and like a plan of what's happening in the next couple of years, I want to say I know what's going to happen in the next 2 years, but it's still like I'm still confused and I feel so lost and I'm just like, what is happening right now? There's just like so many big changes, which I think is good. Change is a good thing, but it's just like, where do I go from here? And I think I'm gonna struggle a lot with having so much time on my hands, especially when I leave high school, because all of my friends are going to uni and I have chosen the path to not go to uni. I'm going to full-time dance, full-time pre-professional training. That will occupy my time because I will be dancing every single day except for weekends. So it's not like I'm gonna literally be sitting at home doing nothing. I think over the summer break, before university goes back and then I start dancing full-time, I think I'm really gonna struggle with having to get ready and get out of the house. I think I'm gonna fall into really bad habits of just like doing nothing all day and like being like, well, there's no reason for me to get ready, there's no reason for me to go out, so I'm just gonna stay here. While I think that it's really good and healthy to have rest days like that where you do nothing, I think I'm gonna fall into a habit of abusing that and just being like, well, I can just lay here all day. I don't gotta do anything. Even like when I probably should, even though I don't have any commitments. You know what I mean? I kind of feel that now, but I try not to be too hard on myself now because even though I'm definitely not as busy as some other people that I know, some people are really like on the ball. But with school, dance, and work for me right now, I only get Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays off of like other than like school. Throughout the year and previous years, those were the days I would have to catch up on schoolwork or just like other things that weren't just like downtime. Like I've fallen into this really bad habit of just being like, no, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely think I can see myself just bed rotting literally for days on end. I don't even know why I started recording. When I start like recording myself talking about these things, it really cringes me out because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like get a grip. Because I literally post it and then I'm like, why did I post that? I think I'm going to enjoy watching these things when I'm older. Not enjoy the fact that I'm talking about how I'm like literally not feeling that great. I can just go back and see and then like hopefully, no, I will. Not hopefully, I will. I'll look back when I'm older and I've got my shit sorted out and I'll just be like, wow, like look how far I've come. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm getting sappy now. Here's another thing before I go. I hate how much I'm on my phone. I want to do more things that I forget about my phone, but it's kind of hard like when I do this because I kind of need my phone for YouTube stuff. I will find that I wake up and the first thing I do is like scroll YouTube and find a video to watch while I do daily tasks. Even though it's not like short form brain rot, like shit like that, I feel like I'm still like, I've got the screen 2 inches from my f***ing face. My eyes have just opened up for the day and I'm like, what video do I need to watch? Like, it's like I need something stimulating my brain as soon as I wake up. And as much as I love watching the people that I do watch, it's just like, I don't need to be waking up and the first thing I do is watch them. Like, I should wake up, I should brush my teeth, I should do my skincare or whatever, and then I should go drink a glass of water or something. I think that's something that I'm going to start trying doing. As soon as I wake up, getting ready, go outside on my back porch and just breathe in some real f***ing fresh air and doing something before I have a screen like this, you know? Now that I've said that, my mom's going to hold me accountable to that, so maybe I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. Yeah, I just hate how much I'm on my phone. I was one of those kids that was like addicted to my phone. Like not in an iPad kid way, but I was just like, I thought I was so grown. Like I was doing Musical.ly. I was a Musical.ly kid. Trust, like I knew my shit. Like I knew my shit on Musical.ly. I was a big YouTube kid, obviously. I think I've said this in the past. I have been watching YouTube forever, and I think that's the reason I love YouTube so much, and I wanted, like, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber since if not the only reason, then it's a big, like, contributor to why I wanted to do YouTube for so long. But when I was, like, 12 to 15, and I'm 17 now, turning 18 in February, I really had big regrets about how much I was on my phone as a kid, especially from, like, 9 to 11. From 9 to 11, I was literally so addicted to my phone. Like, I was one of those kids, I was like, I did a lot of like self-reflecting from the ages of 12 to 15, and I was like, you know what? Why was I wasting all my not all of my childhood, because I was still a child and I still am, sort of, but like I wasted a good chunk of my like formative years where this is where I'm fully sentient and I'm fully like, I know what's going on, and I was just in my phone. Like, what? I've gotten better. Like, it's a disease. Like, I've gotten better now. I still am on my phone a lot. And I feel so bad, like, if I, like, get a notification, all of my attention goes to that. And I feel so bad when I'm in a conversation with someone. I'm like, oh, sorry. Like, what? Anyway. All that to say, even though I have just said that my life sucks, it actually doesn't. I fully know and acknowledge that my life is... Oh, I just hit my camera. I fully know and acknowledge that my life is, like, amazing and great. And I have so many... Like, whenever I'm hanging out with my friends, I'm having a good time. Whenever I'm hanging out with my family, I'm having a good time. If you were to see me in person and you've just watched what I have been talking about, they'll be like, why are you laughing and happy and smiley all the time? And it's like... No, that's not the point. Like, the point is that, yes, I'm so happy right now and so many things are going so good in my life, but it's just like, I don't even know why I feel this way sometimes. Like, I don't even know why I feel sad. I don't even know why I feel, like, so anxious about things. It really pisses me off because I'm just like, why am I feeling like this? It just really gets on my nerves sometimes because it's just like, I'm annoyed with myself. I'm like, you have so many things going for you and you have so many good people around you. I'm just like, why is my brain making me feel this way? Why is my brain trying to work against me? No, but life's great right now. Life's good. I don't know. Halloween was fun. On to Thanksgiving. Why did my chair just move?